Welcome back. On fair value gap, there are two types of fair value gap. We have inverted fair value gap, and also have the normal fair value gap. One of the fair value gap is it's an entry pattern. We call it institutional order flow entry drill. Sometimes you get the both of them together, where you have fair value gap on the left, fair value gap on the right. That's one of the best, surest entry you can get in the market. Most times when they are in accordance to higher time frame, the market just have to respect it. Do you understand? So apart from the normal fair value gap you have, sometimes when you're taking fair value gap, you also have to check to see if the fair value gap you're seeing is having the other type of fair value gap. Like, let's say you want to take fair value gap and you see a fair value gap also by the left, that's also like a confluence giving you that this entry is a good entry. So we'll head to chart and look for that kind of fair value gap as well. It's a good type of fair value gap. So we'll have something like this. So let's say we'll have a fair value gap here. So sometimes you see here we'll have a fair value gap. So we might have price. Most of the time you have price come like this and drop. So most of the time, again, I will still give you guys video on Fibonacci. Most of the time this lies on 0.38 fib level. Let me check. Okay, this is lying on 0. Okay, see the 0.38 fib level on here. See, we'll have a fair value gap here. See, we'll have another one here. So most of the time this will be the best entry for you rather than this. And most of the time, again, there's always an old low here. So you have a fair value gap on the left, fair value gap on the left, and FVG on the left, FVG on the right, and also an old low that was violated. More of like a breaker block, because this is formerly another block, and when another block is violated, it turns support. This is confluence trading. I'm trying to teach you guys entry, where you have many things telling you to sell from these regions. You have an other block that was violated, a fair value gap, it should not have entry due, and also 0.38 fib level. So my half price just do this and drop. So this one, another type of fair value gap. Let me see if I can still get them. It's not always that common, but most time you get them. Okay, just like what we have here, we had more confluences of price that dropped. As in the drop of price from here, we had this breaker block, fair value gap as well. See, the Tuesday we had a drop. Let's see, the drop gave over 73 pips. See, here was not really that respected. So, but this should be a very good area that price might still equally revisit. Do you understand? This a place price might still equally revisit. You see, we had fair value gap that was that's a breaker block that was violated, and a fair value gap that was created here, other block. And so I don't know why price didn't trade into it, or probably because of Friday, I don't know. So we have, let me still look for other type. Okay, see that same type of fair value gap I was telling you guys. See, we have this. See, from the left we still have another fair value gap here, and look at how price came to it and dropped. Look at another one, we had fair value gap here, and we still have fair value gap here. So I might still have price come to like this. Like, I'm just trying to give you guys and explaining a fair value gap for you guys. So here we have something like that as well. See, we have this, and look at how price came for it. Look at, you can see it, keep your SL here. Look at an entry pattern here on Monday, came in and dropped. So we still have something like that as well. It serves as support and resistance as well. Look at how price came for it on Wednesday and drop. So it works. So this is like a future entry. You might still have price like come here, respect here. If it's still in accordance with the order flow, though I've not checked it. I've not checked it. So you see. See another one here. You see fair value gap here. You still see fair value gap here. So these are very strong places where you see price respect it when they get to those places. So you still need to take your time to backtest and check. Okay, look at this place. You see how price came into it and respected it. So let's say you're using this type of fair value gap for your entry and you're looking for a sell. You might have your entry half of this place. So let's say you have your entry half of here. Half of here, then your SL is a little bit high. It's high, so it's very high. So I won't be taking something like this. It's high for me. So but price really traded down after that, but this SL is high. But let me check how many pip SL. It's 20 pip. It's not that high. 20 pip for more than 100 and something pip. It went well. You see, though most time I trade small SL so that I'll have good risk to reward ratio, because in profitability you need to look for a way to reduce your SL and increase your risk to reward ratio. So still looking for more examples. So but they are just there in the market. Just open your eyes and you will see them. Okay, look at here. We had this and we still have this fair value gap. So these are very good entry areas. So but one thing you need to understand, though I teach all those in my mentorship area, and my mentorship is this comes, see, breaker block comes before all this. Look at how price respected the breaker block and dropped. See, breaker block had a fair value gap. So that was all for institutional reference, institutional order flow entry drill. So but I'll still give you guys a video on the other block shortly.